Troubleshooting is one of the most common things you'll be doing as an engineer. It is so easy for somebody to sit down and hit the record button. There is no skill required, and that does not make you an engineer. Trust me. What you're going to encounter is these little issues along the way that if you just think about it for a second, you'll get it. So troubleshooting, what troubleshooting is just real-time problem solving. That's basically what it is. So if you have a microphone connected to a compressor, connected to a preamp, connected to a compressor, going to a DAW, your first thought, if that's not working, well, the first thought should be remain calm. It's going to be okay. Follow the signal chain, which is what Mamadou just did. He checks the cable that the microphone is plugged into. Is it a good cable? Is it a bad cable? I don't know. Let's switch it out. See if that works. Go to the preamp. Is the phantom power on? Yes? No? Is the gain turned up? Is the signal coming into the preamp? Okay, it seems to be coming into the preamp. Let's move on to the compressor. Is the signal coming into the compressor? No. Okay, wait, something's going on. Maybe I got to check the connection on the patch bay for that. So you're basically following the signal every step of the way in order to troubleshoot it to get the signal to where you want it to go. Right, because in your home set, like a lot of you may have home setups, you might have homies that have home setups and everything, but like in those setups, it's pretty basic. Microphone goes straight to the interface, you're done. When you get to those pro level studios, there's gonna be different gear that comes in between the microphone and the DAW, and your job as an engineer is to make sure that every step of the way the signal is clean and the signal is getting through from the microphone to Pro Tools. And stay calm. Always stay calm. Do not show on your face that you don't know what the fuck just happened. If the weekend is behind the microphone and you give a look like what the fuck is going on, he's probably gonna leave. He can book any studio in the world. He doesn't want to work with you. Does that make sense? Stay calm. And another thing I'll say about signal flow, just to kind of bring it back around, we just talked about the example of one microphone and a vocalist. Like think about a full band. Think about like drums, bass, guitar, vocals, piano, Rhodes, everything has microphones on it, and one microphone isn't working. Do you know what I mean? This is the importance of signal flow. If you understand signal flow and know that everything is just a chain of command from one place to another, there's nothing to panic about. You just follow the signal chain. Which microphone is out? Oh, it's the one on the guitar? Okay, let me check it. Let's see if the cable's good. Yeah, cable seems okay. Maybe the microphone's fucked. Swap out the microphone. Oh, it works. Done. Do you know what I mean? Well, let's think about another scenario. What if the computer runs out of storage space? Right? What do you do in those situations? Things like that. You need to be able to address all these different issues. In different studios, they'll have different protocols for doing it. So for example, in a bigger studio, they'll have like a master backup that's offline, and you'll be able to dump some stuff onto there and clear up space on the hard drive. But you need to be prepared for every scenario. And I will say, when it comes to proactivity, if you can set up a session on the computer, check that there's enough disk space, make sure the microphone's working, like actually have an intern in front of the microphone talk and snap and make sure you're getting signal from one to the other. If you have water set up, if you have the temperature at a good 72, 74 degrees, if you have everything ready to go so that when the artist comes in, he's like, oh shit, this is already another level. You know what I mean? Like first impressions go a long, long way. The artist comes in and you're fucking around with a cable and dropping water bottles and trying to delete stuff, it's not a good look. Does this make sense? This all makes sense, right? I know these sound like very commonsensical things, but for some reason, people get it in their head that like this is not a part of the job.